Every so often, there is a moment in time that has the potential to change everything. This is one of those moments. You just simply replace I can't with how can I. It's not your fault when unfair circumstances knock you down. But it's always your responsibility to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move yourself forward. If you're going to think like MacGyver, if you're going to switch from I can't to how can I, say yes, yes. Okay, now it's time to get to work. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I was 6 years old, my granny passed away. And when she did, of course, like any 6-year-old was, I was pretty sad. And after that, I noticed some changes in myself. I started to develop a little bit of a stutter. And progressively, it got worse and worse and worse and worse until by the time I was 7, my 7th birthday, I could barely string 2 words together without stuttering. And for me, that was tough. I had a lot of things to say, but I just couldn't say it. It was the most frustrating thing, especially as a 7-year-old. So here I am, 7 years old. I had one of the worst birthdays I could ever have because I couldn't say anything. People said happy birthday, and I was too embarrassed to say thank you. That's where we were. I get to school, I get signed up for speech therapy. These are PhD speech pathologists, very nice people. I get pulled out of class 3 times a week and I go to speech therapy and I'm reading Cat in the Hat and all these simple books and they're cheering me on and saying good job, but I'm not getting any better. This continues. I keep stuttering, I keep going to speech therapy, but it doesn't get better. Then fast forward to my 10th birthday party. Now remember, this whole time, I'm figuring out ways to communicate without really speaking because I can stutter, and I stutter. So then I would do a report, and an oral report, so instead of getting up in front of the class and doing the oral report, I would write down all the words I wanted to say, hand it to the teacher, get up in front of the class, struggle through a few words, and sit down. So that was 3 years. Fast forward to my 10th birthday party. It was a pool party. I was excited. We're gonna play Marco Polo. We're gonna do all of those things. We're gonna eat hot dogs. Marco Polo, that's pretty much it, hot dogs and Marco Polo. So we're in the pool and we're playing and we're starting to play Marco Polo. And when it was my turn to be it, I was having fun, everything was good. It was my turn to be it. And I remember I was it, I had my eyes closed and I started to stutter as normal. And I had my eyes closed and I said, Marco. And the kids, of course, they mocked me. So all I heard with my eyes closed at my own birthday party was polo. And that was it. That was my breaking point. So I did what any responsible child would do. I threw a fit. I stormed out of the pool and threw a pool noodle or something like that, and I stormed off. I stormed off. It's my party, I can cry if I want to. Everybody leave. So everybody leaves. I'm in the room crying. And I remember thinking that day that this has to stop. So when I got back to school, I went to speech therapy and I said, we have to fix this. I was desperate. They sat me down and they said, John, we want you to understand that you're probably gonna stutter for the rest of your life. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna teach you the tips and tricks to cope with this. And we'll put together a program, it'll be great, it'll be fine. And at that point I knew I was in the wrong room. So I quit. I said goodbye and I never came back. So what do? I'm 10 years old, I'm still stuttering. I don't want to stutter anymore. I don't know exactly what to do. So I sat at home and I developed my own program to quit stuttering. I discovered there were 3 things I could do and I didn't stutter. Number 1, if I rapped or sang, I didn't stutter. So I'd walk around the house and I'm rapping, singing, making up my own songs. Like, can I have a sandwich? Classic hits like Who Drank All the Kool-Aid? I would make up songs, sing them, rap songs, all this. I was platinum in the house. So I did that, so that was great. The second thing I recognized that I could do is when I mimicked the nightly news anchor. Whenever I copied the nightly news anchor, I didn't stutter. So every night I would take a VHS. This is back when they had VHS tapes. For the younger folks, Google it if you don't know what those are. So I put the VHS, I recorded the nightly news every single night and I take it in my room and I play it over and over and I would copy the news anchor. House fire killed 7 in Pacoima County. James has the story, James. every single day. I knew about every earthquake and mudslide in Southern California, all the car chases, the robberies, gas prices, every single day. So I did that on a daily basis. And the third thing I realized that I could do was visualize. So I would visualize myself on stage speaking without stuttering in front of a group of people, kind of like right now. And I would do it in my mind every single day. I would speak every single day. I did this without fail, never missed a single day for nearly 1 year. I didn't see any progress. I just kept doing it. And then just before the year mark, I got my first sentence out without stuttering. My grandfather asked me how I'm doing. And I remember like it was yesterday. Doing pretty good, Grandpa. We lost last week, but this week we've got Long Beach. They're pretty good. I think we can beat them. And he said, hey, there he is. That was my first sentence in nearly 4 years that I spoke without stuttering. Progress. Then I got more progress. Then it was 2 sentences. Then it was 30 seconds. Then I made the milestone. I could speak for a whole minute without stuttering. Then it was 10 minutes. I remember my first day without stuttering. Now, I can probably go about 500,000 words without stuttering. I'm still making progress.